A common behavior and or pattern of behavior that I've noticed with the ambitious CEO has been doing everything themselves in their business. And don't get me wrong, there are seasons when it's required for you to do everything in your business and to show up in your business. But what I notice with them is they are still operating in that way, even, and sometimes it's when you're just getting started, you don't have the financial ability and or consistent predictable income to hire and or delegate and pay um, reliable sources of support. However, the clients that I work with, they're surpassed that, right? They have figured it out. They have consistent income, so that's not their excuse. The excuse is they don't. It's the lack of trust. They have in their mind, no one can perform and or do things better than they can in their business. And so therefore there's no separation in the ability for them to train and or offboard and delegate tasks. So they become the bottleneck in the business, the bottleneck in their company. They even sometimes experience burnout because of this. And we see because of this pattern that they put a standstill on their sales in their company. They put a standstill on the growth and advancement. And so sometimes we have to walk back through that trauma that pushed them in a place of already thinking that they are unable to trust or people are unreliable. And most of the times you see this show up in from childhood. And one thing about business is you cannot run from trauma. Business is going to force you to stop and take a standstill and address that trauma.